All right, everybody. So as I go through things, I like to come on here and talk to you. And lately, I've been hearing the universe yelling, "Stop!" Okay, it was subtle in the beginning, and now it's just getting very loud because I'm not listening. And it doesn't matter. It seems like no matter how much I injure myself, even if I have one leg that works, I feel like I'm just going to keep on getting up and going because somewhere in my brain, I've been a survivalist, right? I've survived many things, and there's no quit inside of me. My brain tells me to go, and I go. It doesn't give up, and that's good, but it's also bad. So there comes a point in time where when the body is like, I'm done, I have to listen, and I'm not listening. It's like there's this block in my head that shuts off. Or there's a block that is stopping me from thinking logically about things, right? And there's this survival mode of just get up and go. But the survival mode isn't to save my life, it's to help me look good. So it's an ego-driven motivation, and it's telling me that if I don't get up and I don't go on a bike for 30 minutes, I'm gonna get fat, and then I gotta watch what I'm eating and all this stuff. And I'm looking at this ugly thing that really doesn't care about my health, really doesn't care about my body, and wondering, how is this a part of me, right? So I'm talking to my sponsor about this, and she's like, give the ego a name. And so I asked, what should we call it? She said Richard Simmons, and it just cracked me up because it makes it not so ugly. But this is a problem. With my back out the way that it is, I've got 3 discs that are bulging, that are compressing on nerves, right? And so I am restricted from a lot of things. I can do the elliptical, I can do the bike, and I can do swimming, but only breaststroke, right? And I can do some weights, and I can do resistance bands. And so in my head, you give me an inch, I take a mile. I know the weight that I'm able to do. I know what I'm allowed to do and not allowed to do. And the moment my mind thinks that we're cleared, because I haven't even started my injections. The moment my mind thinks that I'm cleared, wants to get busy and wants to start working out. So, because of the compression of my nerves and because of the pain that I've been feeling on the left side nonstop, it is now to a point where my left foot is numb, half numb, on the bottom and on the top on the far left side. I didn't realize this until I got feeling in it a couple days ago. I was laying there and I was like, oh wow, I can feel my foot. I didn't realize I couldn't. So yesterday, as I'm showing the workout and then at work, and then I decide to jump in, right? I decide to jump in and do things that I know that I'm not supposed to. I did it modified. I didn't jump. I did it slowly. But any lateral movement in my ankle rolls because I can't feel my foot. So needless to say, after I had a warning 4 times yesterday from that ankle telling me not to go laterally, what did I do? I kept going because in my head told me that I can. Because I wasn't going hard. Because I was modifying. Because I'm still allowed to do the exercise as long as I'm not going all in, right? It's not true. So the last time I did it, I ended up on the floor and my ankle's double the size. So now my back's out. My left foot is out. I still need to go to work, right? Today I wake up from a nap after working all morning, and ego, Richard Simmons, tells me that I need to go to the gym because I got plenty of time, and we're going to sit on a bike and we're going to work out for 30 minutes. What? We're going to do what? I have to check in with myself and ask myself, what is the motive behind that? What am I in fear of? What is it that is driving this insanity to just keep going? I don't need I'm having a hard time distinguishing between who I am as a person and what I bring to the table. opposed to what I'm able to do. And still, even though I keep looking at it, my identity is somehow still attached to the things I'm able to do. And behind that, I feel less than if I'm not able to do them. I don't know if I don't really have a message behind this quite yet until I get there. I'm going to be practicing being in the here and now, honoring that I'm beautiful just the way I am, and that I don't need to destroy my body to prove anything to anybody or myself. And that my message of love and light starts with me, and that if I can't love myself, how am I supposed to love anybody else? How can I love anybody else? Yesterday I had a real freaking talk with myself. I touched my chest and I said, I really need to treat myself like I do others. I treat others with so much respect and love. Why can't I give that to myself? What is it that I feel like I need to beat myself up for? And so I'm doing some real deep internal work, some real looking at some things and trying to get some understanding of what's going on. Because I do love myself, but the way I'm treating myself says something different. I am slowing down, but there's a machine in the back of my head that's fueling me to go faster, harder, stronger, even though I don't have a body to do it with. I am grateful to be where I'm at today. Grateful to have the consciousness, to be able to sit there and say, okay, what am I looking at? And not be a part of all the stuff that's happening. You know, like I said, I was talking to my sponsor and just sitting back and observing. Super important to observe what's happening. I'm going to label it Richard Simmons, and I'm going to look at it and say, okay, you don't belong here today. And just keep loving on myself. That's where I'm at. I hope this helps somebody, let you know that you're not alone if you feel the same way. I am not what I'm able, I'm not what I'm able to do or not able to do. I bring so much more to the table than that, and I'm constantly having to remind myself that. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll be back on here when I break through to the other side of this. All right, bye.